Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is not actually a video on working on the E30, it's about, well, we're talking about E30s today. What is the best E30 to buy on the market today and everything you need to know about each one, or I'll try and get as much information as possible on each one so you can kind of get an idea of what you want to buy. Now, this is my first kind of commentary type video, so I apologise for the audio quality might not be great because I haven't got a mic set up, so I'm basically using the mic on my camera. It's a Rode microphone, so I've got the camera set up near me, I'm speaking to it, and I'm not very good at doing these commentaries just yet. It's so frosty outside, I can't really do much with the painting and the throttle body, which I was going to do for the next video. So today we're going to stay indoors, keep warm, and we're going to be talking about what's the E30, the best E30 to buy actually. Apologies if I keep going really close to the mic and far away, I'm just trying to get used to this because I haven't done this before. Right, what is the best E30 to buy? So as you know, if you are looking for an E30, I'm just going to go through them and tell you what's good, what's bad about them, and then I'll actually tell you what the best E30 and the best engine to get is. So with the 4-cylinder engines, you've got the 318 and the 316 and the 318, which they had a very similar engine, or did have the same engine, which was the M10, and then it moved to the M40 engine, I think. Anyway, the 316 and the 318 model, they're okay. They're not the best. I mean, if you want to pick up an E30 for a cheap price, you can pay between, like, for a really crappy one, I'd say you could pay maybe 1,500 for a bargain to maybe £2,000, maybe three, getting in better condition. But in all personal opinion, if you're going to buy an E30, I just wouldn't buy a 4-cylinder. That's something that you come across and you get it for a bargain, and you could actually do an engine swap. I mean, you've still got 137 horsepower with the 2.3 litre, but like I said, you don't really come across those very often. And if you can come across a BMW 320 with a straight 6 and it's in good condition and it's a bargain, that's something you can buy, and I would invest money into to get it, you know, fixed up yourself, and get it running smoothly, because then you've got a little bit of power. It doesn't look as pathetic as the 4-cylinder engines as well. Like, you go, oh, what engine's that got? You go, oh, it's got a 2-litre petrol. It don't seem so bad as, yeah, it's got a 1.6 or it's got a 1.8. So you get a little bit of, you know, a little bit more power on that one. So moving on to the one which I recommend the most, and it is an absolute monster of an engine. They call it the bulletproof engine, right? If you're going to buy an E30, and this is mainly the point of the video, if you are going to buy an E30 and you want it to be reliable and you want it to have the best engine with some power, this is what you want to buy. The BMW 325i M20 engine. Now, I'm not saying this because I have one myself, I'm saying it just from owning one. I know how reliable they are and how good the engines, how easy they are to work on. And you can literally be a non-mechanic. You can do no mechanics, research stuff on YouTube, and be able to fix this car. So with the M20 engine, the 325i, you've got 168 horsepower, which I think is really good for an old 1989 or 1987, I think they started. It's one of the best cars to buy. So if you're going to buy an E30 and you want a bit of power and you want some comfort as well, and it's a little bit more, you can show it off a little bit, as people will see. It's a 325, it's got some power, it's got it's a lumpy engine, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lumpy engine. And I've just rounded up the E30s and the best ones to buy, and the 4-cylinders to basically stay away from as well. So going into the transmissions quickly, the E30 you want to look for is with a manual transmission, because it's just so much easier to fix. So with the automatic transmissions, they were put in the 316 and 318 models. Once again, they're not the best ones, so they chucked an automatic transmission in there. It had a ZF 3HP22 automatic gearbox on the M10 engine with the 316 and 318 until about 1985. So if you see any around that year and it's automatic, I just wouldn't go for it because it's just hassle. It's not as easy to find parts for, and they're just not great. They just haven't got the power there, they haven't got the torque there. It's a pretty slow car, I'm not going to lie. In the later models, 4-cylinders, you know, even if you if you come across a really good one of these, I'd still invest the money if you want to, but like I said, it's not the best. To the 6-cylinder petrols, 320. One of them, like I said, I recommend, with 123 horsepower and 125 foot-pounds of torque. M20 B20 engine, 127 horsepower, 128 foot-pounds of torque. From 1987, you got 127 horsepower again with 121 foot-pounds of torque. and that goes up to 1982. Now, the 323 engine from 1982 to 84 had 137 horsepower with 151 pounds of torque. Then it upgraded again for 1984, 148 horsepower, and again the same 151 foot-pounds of torque. So the 325i had 168 horsepower and 160 foot-pounds of torque with the M20 B25 engine, going from 1985 to 1993. I think I have rabbled on enough in this video, but hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say, and I hopefully got it out there what the best engine to actually get is and the best BMW to get. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry this video was kind of all over the place, but it's my first commentary video. If you've got any advice, any more on BMW E30s, and you like E30s and you want to join with a build, go and check out my other videos. I'll link those in the description, or there'll be a notification on the page now. Yeah, so if you did enjoy this video and you enjoy talking videos, I would really appreciate if you subscribe, hit the notifications button. I would really appreciate if you hit the notifications button. I would really appreciate if you subscribed and hit the notifications button to stay updated with the new videos, and drop a like on this video as well. But apart from that, I will see you in the next BMW E30 video.